There are qualities you have, things other people would admire, but you bury them without noticing. You shrink your intelligence. You mute your creativity. You lower your enthusiasm. You dial down your kindness, not because you're weak, not because you lack confidence, but because somewhere in your life, your brightest parts learn to stay quiet. And today, you still don't know why. So let's talk about the real reason you hide your best qualities, and why your brain thinks it's the safest thing you can do. But first, you need to understand the experience you keep reliving. You've probably noticed this pattern. When someone praises you, you get awkward. When someone expects more from you, you panic a little. When you do something exceptionally well, you downplay it. You blend in. You soften your voice. You don't share your ideas unless someone pulls them out of you. And it's strange, because inside, you could do more. You can feel the potential sitting under your skin, like a quiet fire you never let burn too high. But every time you're about to step forward, your mind whispers, stay small. Don't break the pattern. You hide your talents at work so you won't be the one everyone relies on. You hide your kindness so no one assumes they can take advantage. You hide your intelligence so no one feels threatened or competitive. You hide your ambition so no one accuses you of trying too hard. It affects relationships too. You pretend you don't need compliments. You pretend you don't care about opportunities. You pretend you're fine being overlooked, because being seen feels dangerous in a way you can't explain. And this is the part nobody talks about. Your hidden qualities didn't disappear. They just learned to go underground. There's a psychological reason for this, one most people never realize until much later.
You're not hiding your potential because you're broken. You're hiding it because at some point in your life, being yourself came with a cost. Maybe you were the kid who performed too well, and others got jealous. Or the child who was too enthusiastic, and someone mocked you. Or the teen who was too expressive, and someone said you're too much. So a part of your brain made a deal. If I hide the parts that get me hurt, maybe I'll stay safe. This wasn't weakness. This was adaptation, a survival pattern. And the real revelation is this. Your hidden qualities aren't gone. They're just in storage. To understand why, you need a simple model. The spotlight model. Every person carries an internal spotlight, a mental sense of how visible they are to others. When the spotlight feels safe, you show your strengths. When the spotlight feels dangerous, you dim it. Here's the psychology behind it. Mechanism 1, the social prediction loop. Your brain is constantly predicting how people will react to you. It uses old memories as blueprints. If the past taught you visibility, criticism, your prediction loop dimmed the spotlight to avoid pain. Mechanism 2, identity consistency bias. The brain likes consistency more than growth. If you grew up being the quiet one, the helper, the background person, your brain preserves that identity, even when it's outdated. Mechanism 3, emotional risk minimization. Your nervous system registers praise, attention, or expectation as uncertainty. Uncertainty equals risk, so it pulls you away from it, even if the risk is success. Here's the metaphor. Your talent is a flame. Your brain is the hand that hovers above it. If the flame ever burned you before, the hand learns to keep it small, not to punish you, to protect you. And now, it's time to learn how to let the flame grow again. Without overwhelming your nervous system, we're not doing generic believe in yourself advice. These steps are built on real cognitive principles. Step 1, microvisibility training. What to do? Show one small part of your real ability in a low-stakes moment. What happens in the brain? You create prediction errors, moments where the brain realizes, nothing bad happened when I was visible. Repeated prediction errors update identity. Example, you speak one idea in a meeting instead of staying silent. You give a sincere compliment instead of downplaying. You reveal one preference you usually hide. Small, safe steps retrain the spotlight. What to do? Notice the moment your body pulls you back. The breath you hold. The sentence you shut down. The instinct to dilute what you're good at. What happens in the brain? You activate metacognition, the ability to observe your mind. This interrupts the automatic pattern and weakens it. Example, someone praises your work. Instead of saying, oh, it was nothing, you pause and simply say, thank you. Not more, not less. The pause rewires the loop. What to do? Identify where you learn to dim your qualities. Not to blame, but to understand the origin. What happens in the brain? You engage memory reconsolidation, which allows emotional memories to update with new meaning. Example, you remember being told, don't make everyone else look bad. Now you reinterpret it. That was their insecurity, not my responsibility. The old rule loses authority. What to do? Choose one person who sees you clearly. someone who responds positively when you show your real qualities. Practice visibility with them first. What happens in the brain? Your amygdala relaxes around familiar approval. This creates a neural safety zone, which then expands to other contexts. Example: you share a new idea with a trusted friend before sharing it publicly. Your brain learns visibility plus safety can coexist. What to do? Create a simple identity shift using present tense language, not affirmations, just accurate statements your brain can believe. What happens in the brain? You use self-schema adjustment, which gradually changes how you see yourself. Example: I share my ideas slowly, but I do share them. I'm learning to be seen without fear. I don't hide my strengths when they're needed. Your identity becomes flexible instead of fixed. Let's bring it all together through the spotlight model. Your brain once dimmed your internal spotlight because it assumed visibility equals danger. Every step you took, avoiding attention, shrinking your strengths, softening your gifts, was your mind trying to protect you from emotional risk. But now the environment has changed. You're older. Your world is different. The people around you are different. The old prediction loop is running on memories that no longer match your life. So the framework is simple. Increase microvisibility. Catch shrinking moments. Rewrite old rules. Practice being seen by safe people. Update identity gradually. You're not forcing yourself to be confident. You're teaching your brain that the world doesn't hurt you the way it used to. This isn't about becoming loud or dramatic. It's about learning to let your real self have enough light to breathe. There are qualities inside you that have been waiting patiently. They've survived being ignored. They've survived being buried. They've survived the moments where someone convinced you they didn't matter. But the truth is, you didn't lose them. You protected them. And now, you're allowed to grow in a way that doesn't scare your nervous system, a way that feels gentle, natural, honest. So here's the thought to carry with you. Your best qualities are not loud, but they're strong. And strength doesn't need permission to return, only space.